This is the video of both shoes being tied. It's longer so that you have more time to learn.
Okay, so I'm doing this video because I've recently learnt to tie my laces one-handed, and I thought that a few of you would like to see this because the videos that I used to um, to learn it were very fast, and I had to replay them hundreds of times to learn how to do it. So in this one I'm going to do a little bit slower. So we're going to start with this one, the right foot, and you'll see on the left here I've got a book, and the reason I've got a book here is just because when you start it's easier to do it on a hard surface where you're going to tread on the one lace. But just be careful if you have got any sitting balance issues or anything else. Just be careful when you do it on a hard floor that you don't keel over that way. So here we go. So the first thing we do is going to do a first cross. Now, for reasons I don't fully understand, I'm right-handed, as you can see. So that's my good hand. This is my affected hand, which I can get involved at the end. But so what I'm doing is I'm doing the left one over the right one first. Okay, so I've made that first cross, and here's the magic bit. You take this and you put it under there, and obviously on a hard surface that's easy to do. And then you can pull this knot. I'm just gonna put that so now I can pull this knot nice and tight like that. Now the first time you do this it will be a bit messy, and sometimes I do it and sometimes it's still a bit messy or a bit loose. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this one under here, and then you'll see you make a sort of a bunny ear. Right, so you can see that there, that's the bunny ear, and then I'm going to push this one underneath the knot like that. So now I've got that little loop on this end here. I'm going to push this one through that little bunny ear loop, and I can pull that one, and this is going to make a self-secured knot. So there I've got one half of the knot essentially. There we go. Okay, now because I've got one, you can take this off now, and then you see that's a little bit loose, but don't worry about it being loose the first time you do it. Just concentrate on learning the technique. There's lots of little things you can refine. Always try and make this loop as small as you can.
Explain what you're doing on that loop.
So I've gone back under here, under the main knot, and I'm pulling it through. So I've got as smaller loop as possible. And then I'm going to pinch this to make the other side and put that through the bunny ear like that. Okay. And then I'm going to pull that, and I'm just going to even this up to make sure that when I pull on that bit, this will, so you can see that's, as long as you've got enough length on there, you can pull that tight one-handed like that. Okay, and if you have got some left hand function at this point, you can always tie a double knot. So I'm doing this so I don't get told off by my OT for not using my left hand at all. So you can see now I've turned that into a double knot. So that's just a simple overhand knot, and there we go. Now the problem with doing the double knot is
Don't get your fingers stuck.
It is a bit difficult to undo at the end, I have to admit that. So don't worry about that for the first one you do. Yes, it's a bit, so what, I'm going to undo that so you can see the final result a bit better. So if I put it on here, you can see it's pretty good. I mean, this is a bit long. Really, I should have pulled a bit more through. But oh, it's come undone. It's not gone that great, has it? We'll have to do that again. Damn. Oh, hang on. No, it's all right. I can rescue it. Just fed that back through. And there we go. So it's a bit slack, but you'll find that's it. And then that frees you from the Velcro trainers, and you can try putting on your old shoes again, which was really good for me. Psychologically, it's great. So when I do the full version of this, I'll do the left foot as well. It's essentially the same. Okay, so I'm going to tie my left hand shoelace right-handed, and I'm going to join it up with another video that I've just recorded of me doing the right shoe, so that I'll put them back to back so you've got plenty of time to learn them. Okay, all right. So first thing I'm going to say, if this is the first time you've seen this, is you'll see I've got my right foot on a book here, and it's my kids' favourite book about penguins. It's very important to do it on a book about penguins. No, it's not really. All I'm trying to say is you need your other foot to the one you're tying to be on a hard surface initially. You can absolutely do this on carpet once you've got the technique. It just makes it easier. So I've got these two laces about the same length first. So the first thing I'm going to do is do an overhand knot. So left over right for me, as I'm a right-hander. So that's the first cross. And then I'm not going to try and pull it tight. I'm just going to put that under my foot there. I pull it tight by doing that, okay? So then I'm going to go under this again to keep that knot nice and tight, and then go back under here, and then I'm going to create that bunny ear loop like that, and I'm going to pull lots of the slack through here because I want that to be nice and small, so I don't pull it. Oh, that's a bit too small, like that. And you can always put more tension on by moving the other foot outwards at this point, and then push it through like that. So now you're pulling that through like that, and that knot is now secured, so I can let my foot off here. So now I can do the same with this one. So I'm going to pass it underneath the knot again and make another bunny ear like that. Perfect. Make that a bit smaller so I've got more slack. Pull that out, and I'm going to pull up that. So there you go. So you can see we've got a knot now. Now, it's not a perfect one. What you'll find is as you do this, you find little tricks as to make that knot nice and small and get more tension in. So that's not a perfect one, but it's plenty to keep the shoe on. Okay, I hope that's helped and freed you from the tyranny of Velcro shoes.